Hey guys, this is George Roddy bringing you our weekly vendor spotlight video. I'm sitting here with two of the team members of the Oyezz short sale specialist group. I guess right off the bat, introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is John Anderson. I'm one of the founders of Oyezz Real Estate. We are short sales specialists, and this is
Catherine Aliaga. I'm with the sales team.
All right, so I mentioned short sales. For a layman who's never done a short sale, I want you guys to define what a short sale is.
Okay, so typically a short sale is perfect for an investor if they find a seller who owes more on their mortgage than the house is actually worth.
Okay.
So instead of walking away from a no equity situation, you can put them through a short sale if they have a financial hardship that's making them unable to pay their mortgage. It's a perfect situation.
Cool.
And what the short sale does is it allows the seller to sell the house for whatever is offered and not owe the bank any money. The seller walks away free and clear. The investor doesn't have to pay anything. It's a win-win situation.
All right, so now that we defined short sales, how do you guys, tell us a little bit, John, I guess, about the Oyezz group and where you guys came from and what you guys do on a daily basis.
Okay. Oyezz was founded back in 2006 by myself and Eartha Wang.
Okay.
And we initially started off as investors, just like some of you guys that are watching this, but we, after a while, transitioned into short sales. So we've been doing short sales since before the crash of the housing market and the mortgage industry back in 2008. Initially, we were doing short sales for investors, but then after the economy collapsed, we started doing short sales for homeowners that were in financial difficulty.
Gotcha.
So we've been doing them for quite a long time, and over the time we've grown to be one of the largest short sale companies in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We also now service the Houston area too.
Okay.
So if you have a house that's upside down and needs a short sale in the DFW area, we'll take care of it whether you're as far north as Denton or as far south as Waxahachie or anywhere from Terrell to Burleson, anywhere in the area. And the same with Houston, anywhere in the Houston metropolitan area.
Gotcha. Catherine, talk to me about, I'm an investor. I found a seller through my marketing or however I found them. They want to sell, I run the numbers, it's upside down. Walk me through kind of longevity, kind of the term of this, if you don't mind.
Okay, I like to always explain to our investors that it takes very little work on their end. We like to do full service, do the whole short sale from cradle to grave. So all we need is a warm lead. We need an introduction to the seller. We need a name, a phone number, an address, and we need proof of funds and how much you want to buy it for.
Okay.
And the process can last anywhere from 3 to 4 months. During that time, our team will be keeping you updated with weekly reports, let you know what part of the process it's in, and we will also manage the seller throughout the entire process, make sure the seller's expectations are appropriate, and make sure that the seller is informed and as involved as they want to be.
Talk to me about costs. All right, what is this going to cost me? I'm an investor. You guys have the service. What? There's got to be this. What's it cost me to use your service?
The greatest thing about this program, or about the way that we provide these services, is that the seller gets to walk away free and clear without any cost of their own. We sell the property as is. The seller's already in a financial hardship, so they don't have the money to spend.
Right.
For an investor, it's really just looking at pure profit. Very little work on your end, no money out of your pocket. You just get to purchase the house if you want to. And we definitely are happy to explain that whole process to you, what a good deal you're really going to get out of the process.
Now, that may sound too good to be true.
Yeah,
yeah. We do make money, and the way we make our money is the lender that's being short paid, the seller's lender is who pays us. They pay us a commission to conduct a short sale. The lender's trying to avoid a foreclosure, and their option is they can pay for a foreclosure or they can pay for a short sale, and they'll lose less money if they pay for a short sale, so they pay us. So that's how we make our money.
And I really like to highlight what every party gets out of the process. The investor gets to purchase the house.
Right.
We get paid by the bank for processing, and the seller gets to walk away free and clear. And like he mentioned, the bank does save a lot of money. So sometimes the bank is looking at a situation where they would foreclose and then pay an REO agent to just do what we're already doing.
Yeah.
So, to just cut a lot of the costs, and everybody gets to save a little bit of money and make a good deal.
What are the biggest or a few misnomers about short sales? I have my own opinion, but I wanted to know when an investor comes, if I were to bring you a deal, what they think versus reality. So.
Well, let me pop in here because I've got one that just happened this morning. Somebody called me and asked me if the deficiency or the amount of money that we're going to be, I guess I should say, the deficiency is what most people misunderstand as the important part of the equation.
Okay.
And
that's the deficiency is the difference between
what they owe and what the house is actually going to sell for.
Okay.
So people think that if there's this really, really large deficiency, $80,000 or more, that there's no deal to be made.
Okay.
But the reality of the situation is that the house is going to sell for market value.
Right.
And if that person owes well over market value, that deficiency is irrelevant.
Okay.
The bank is going to negotiate for what the actual house will sell for.
Gotcha.
I'll give you an example. We've had a series of units at the W, which is in downtown Dallas.
Right.
Where the bank took $1 million losses. It doesn't matter what the amount owed is. What went by was what the value of the unit was. So they're going to take the loss one way or another.
And at the end of the day, I guess I don't want to, you guys have a plethora of information and education, right? That's what you guys do, as well as handling this. You educate investors. One of my misnomers would be, well, the seller's going to have to pay taxes on that. That deficiency. So. Is that in most cases true, or is that waived?
The seller does not have to pay taxes. They're not going to pay their property tax. If there's past due property taxes, it's going to be covered in the short sale.
Okay.
And they don't pay that. Income taxes, they don't have to pay income taxes if it's their primary residence.
Gotcha.
The Mortgage Debt Relief Act of 2007 waives their the Mortgage Debt Relief Act of 2007 says they don't have to pay taxes on the
if it was their primary residence.
So just like a contracted worker or somebody who wins money at Vegas would be sent a 1099-Z, this seller might be sent a 1099-Z, although it's not common that they go out. We would provide them, and we do provide all our sellers, with a 982, which is the IRS form that allows that to wash out so that nobody has to pay taxes.
So in a well-negotiated short sale, the seller pays nothing. They walk away free and clear. They don't owe anybody anything,
and they don't have that tax liability hanging over their head. Okay. What about? Do I need to use an agent? Do I not? I mean, I'm a licensed real estate agent, but there's some investors out there that aren't. They find a seller. They're the buyer. Talk to me about that.
You're going to have a licensed real estate agent involved in the short sale, but that's the part we provide also.
So you guys...
We are a licensed brokerage in the state of Texas. And the lenders are going to require that an agent be involved, that it be listed. We do provide that particular part of the transaction.
We'll handle the listing,
we'll handle
manage
all
the
of
buyers.
We'll, like she says, manage the buyers, manage the seller, manage everybody. So for the investor, it's pretty hands-off.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it. Now, if an investor wants to try to do it on their own without an agent, they're basically going to hit a roadblock as soon as they start negotiating with the lender. They're going to say, I need a listing agreement and those type of things that require an agent be involved. But again, we provide all that.
Why is my head spinning? Is it? Okay. Well, it is. It's a lot of information, but I would recommend investors out there, even realtors alike, to try you guys out. All it takes is one, and see what kind of experience you guys offer. So thank you so much for taking the time to educate us on the short sale, to define it and educate us on what you guys do. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for talking to us.
All right. See ya.